In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use this mockup to use for placing your own designs in. So I want to point out that the Photoshop file is open, and the only windows I have open over here, I have layers open, I've got color, and over here I have properties. I want to point that out because if you just go with default tools, you may get a little confused because there's a lot going on. So let's just start out at the beginning. I want to point out that when you see layers, you've got several folders, which are basically, if you expand that, there's contents in there. To help you avoid going down the rabbit hole, I've set this area as do not edit this folder and background. That's just because there's a lot of things that have been manipulated to distort and get these things to look the way they do. So that said, let's dive in. Let's go to the face card, which is right here. Let's expand this folder, and then I want to point out that there's a lot going on in here. The one you want to work on is the one you just want to get in this layer. You don't need to double click it. It's called links to AI file. And this is where it's really important to pay attention to how this works. You go over here to properties and you click on edit contents. Now, this opens up a file. It's a .psb file, but this is not where you end your journey. The reason is because a lot of the features in Photoshop to do distortion and manipulation will not work directly with a linked file, an AI file. So all that means is once you go to this PSB file, you need to go over here again to properties and click on edit contents. And then you will see that this has now opened up the, move this down a little bit. This has now opened up the AI file that you have used to create your flat designs. And this AI file has 3 artboards. So this first, if you go back, let's go back and look at our Photoshop. This is the file that it's linking to. And so we go to this file, and this is where you're going to, let's just pretend that you are replacing it with your work. In fact, I'm just going to edit this slightly so you can see how this works in terms of updating your mockup file. So I'm just going to make those basic changes. It's really important that you save your work, Command S, or go up here to File and Save. Not a save as, you want to save it, because these files talk to each other. So once you save it and close it and go back to your Photoshop file, you'll see it updated that linked file. Save your work, close that, and you'll see it updated this area of the mockup file. Let's crunch down that folder, open up the backside folder. Again, the same thing. You go to this layer, it says links to AI file. You're going to click on edit contents. So now see what's happened here. It's telling me that it has detected that this linked file here has had changes made to it. With this little red thing, you can either go to here and up to the hamburger menu, I'm sorry, and let's see, why is it not doing that? It's not doing that. Oh, relink, or update modified content. But we still want to click here to edit contents. We still want to navigate to that AI file because, again, I just want to demonstrate how this would work. We are going to, this is just a very basic thing. You would be deleting this whole thing and replacing it with your back design. And then again, you need to save your work. And then let's get back to Photoshop, and you'll see that it updated that. It detected that that file had changed. Save your work, close that down, and then you'll see again, this has replaced that back with the new art. And again, this would be your artwork that's going in there. This last one is a little more involved, but not bad. Let's open up the front, which is, you've actually created an artboard that represents the front of your box design. You're going to, again, go to links to AI file, edit contents. And again, it just takes you to the linked PSB file. You need to go again to edit contents, and then here you go. And again, you would be replacing this placeholder with your card designed for the front of the box. So let's just make some random change on it. We'll change it to, I don't know, purple, and then save your work. And then when you go back to Photoshop, you're going to find that it's updated that. So save your work, close down, and you'll see this has been changed. So the last thing you want to do is you need to change the sides of this file, and that's really easy. You will choose with your eyedropper tool. I get you to the eyedropper tool, and you will simply sample some piece of color in your front of your design. If you by sampling it, it has put it in the foreground here. So now when you go to the adjustment layer down here, you double click on that, and let's see, I went there too quickly. What you want to do is actually wake up that sampled color, and this is the hex code here. And the hex code, you want to copy that, Command C, you want to copy that because when you go to the adjustment layer and wake that up, you're going to delete that hex code and pop in your hex code. And there it is. Now, I do think that you might want to, because this is an area in the shadows, you could add a little, you could make it a little bit darker, just clicking on that again and just sort of eyeballing a slightly darker color. And isn't it wonderful? You can see the preview right here while you're making these decisions, and click OK. And there is your basic tutorial on how to take your flat designs and move them into this mockup file.